Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Royston Town from the Southern League Division 1 Central on Saturday afternoon. So for this game then, in very blustery autumnal conditions, Tom Lorraine came in to partner Richard Bunting in centre midfield. And in the first opportunity for the Diamonds, Tommy Berwick was able to run at the defence, set up Tom Liversidge, but his shot was nicely saved by away keeper Ronnie Yates. And then later on the two strikers combined, the other way round this time, but Berwick put his shot well wide and over. And as Diamonds continued to have the better of the opening period, Liversidge again brought a save out of Yates. Before the opener would come, Lewis Leslie, with a speculative right wing cross, was caught by the wind and blew into the back of the net to give Diamonds the lead in the 19th minute. And moments later, as Tommy Berwick seemed to have rounded Yates, the referee decided that he had gone down voluntarily and therefore booked Berwick for diving. As the first half went on, the visitors came more into it. Here, Jack Bradshaw with the good effort, before Richard Bunting had that free kick for the Diamonds to go just wide. And with the game opening up, both sides had further chances. But at half time, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Royston Town 0. The visitors had switched to a 4-3-3 formation, which was causing real trouble for the home side. And here Jack Bradshaw smashed home the equaliser, past Finley in the 47th minute. Here Tom Lorraine with a lung-bursting run through from the midfield, put in a cross, although no one could get onto it. It seemed inevitable that Royston would take the lead here through Ryan Ingray, although somehow he put his shot wide. As things looked increasingly inevitable that the away side would score a second, poor Diamonds defending allowed in Rhys Honus, who converted coolly past Finley to give the away side the lead in the 67th minute. And more very flimsy Diamonds defending allowed Honus all the time in the world to waltz past the Diamonds back line and unleash a simple shot past Finley to double their lead in the 71st minute. And Honus was starting to take control of the game on his own and could have got a hat-trick here, although he just overran it. But right on the stroke of full time, he deservedly got his hat-trick, smashing the ball past Finley for his third and Royston's fourth. So a poor day at the office for the Diamonds, where far too many players went missing. Full-time AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Royston Town 4, and Diamonds have a chance to put things right on Tuesday with the visit to Hanwell Town.
I'm here at the Dog and Dog with Lewis Leslie, today's man of the match after a disappointing 4-1 defeat for the Diamonds against Royston Town. Lewis, I know you look disappointed. It's not always easy being man of the match in these circumstances, but what's your take on it today?
Not good enough, I don't think. We started off, the first half hour I thought we were all over them, to be honest, but it weren't good enough all over. First and second balls didn't win enough, but got to do better than that, I think. Didn't deserve it. And their lad on the wing was a threat, to be fair. He scored a couple of good goals, but I think we could have defended a hell of a lot better than we did today. But it's one of them things, you just got to put it right Tuesday.
They took their chances though, didn't they, in that second half?
Yeah, they did. I think, as strange as the win was, I think the lads, two good goals, but the way the wing caught them, I don't think he hit them as well as he tried to. But it's one of them things, like, we didn't take as many chances as them at the end of the day. They come out pretty well in the second half. I just don't think we won enough. The horrible bits, I don't think we did enough today. So, yeah.
Be interested to see what Pixie says, but let's talk about the win, because your goal.
Yeah. I'd love to say I meant it, but get told aim for the back post, you can't go wrong. So, yeah, got a bit fluky, but when it drops in, I won't complain about getting off the mark, but when you lose 4-1, a goal doesn't mean a lot. I'd rather have 3 points and not score. So
let's come back to the game. Let's talk about you. You've joined the club in the last few weeks, playing at Cookno. Tell us, before Cookno?
Well, before Cooknow, I've been at Cooknow since I was 18. They got me back playing, to be honest. I've done my cruciates twice, both knees. They sort of got me through a lot, to be fair to them. And I had a whole year out the season before last, and last year was my comeback season. Lammy got me through it. He was at Cooknow the year before, and I was in the gym with him, and he was a big part of me coming here, to be honest. My old man used to play here when they were first formed and that, so it's a big decision to come here, but I owe Cooknow a lot, to be honest. They got me playing and hungry for it, and Lammy took me here, and I can't wait to show people. As much as I'm be playing on a wing, I'm not a winger, but I'd like to think I'll turn a few heads if I play in the middle.
So where do you play up in the middle, attacking midfield or defending midfield?
A bit of both, box to box. A bit, I hate to chuck his name in, a bit Danny Quigley-ish. I like to think I'm a little bit better on the ball, but he's a bit horrible than me. A lot better looking. But yeah.
You're easier to interview, can I just say that?
Yeah, I bet I am. No swear words, that's why.
So I think you scored here last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I scored the free kick just after half time to make it 1-1, I think. That was probably the second half, probably the best game of football for a neutral, I think most people said they've seen. So yeah, they were a good side last year, deserved to win it by a mile. I hope Cooknow do all the best they can this year. They deserve better than where they are in a minute. There are a lot of young lads, but they'll do well, I think.
So let's look ahead. Let's forget about today. We've got time to pick ourselves up. We're away Tuesday down in London at Hanwell. Important game.
Yeah, big game. We've got to pick ourselves up and do better, really. I don't know many teams in this league, to be honest, stepping up. But to be honest, I go into games with no fear of playing anyone. So I'd like to think put it right Tuesday and then back in it, haven't we?
Well, let's hope you get more fluky goals on Tuesday.
Yeah, a couple more wind-assisted ones. That'll do me.
Thanks, Lewis. Take care, mate. Thanks, Lewis. And now here with manager Andy Beats. Andy, I probably don't need to say too much. He wasn't really good enough, was it?
No, disappointed today. Really disappointed. Not the standard what I want.
Dare I ask you what you said at the end, or are you going to keep that to yourself?
No, I was pretty open now. I said that's not good enough, and if that's as good as we can get, then we're going to have to change things around drastically. So I thought for half an hour we was pretty good. I thought we was well in control of the game, and I thought second half we rolled over way too easily.
So yeah, let's go back to the before game. I know you had a bit of injury problems before the game, and then of course Brad had to pull out with illness this morning.
Yeah, Brad's not very well. Yeah, he's got a sickness bug, couldn't even get here, so that was a massive blow. Obviously Bunce looks like he's got similar, so we have to go off as well. So yeah, we're down to the bare bones. We're using some of the scholars and the 21s, which is fine, but so it makes it difficult, but we're still better. The more experienced players are better than what they've shown today.
So first half we came out, I thought we played quite well first half.
I thought we played well for half an hour. I thought for half an hour we were first to every ball. I thought we looked well on top, wanted it really badly, worked really hard, got a goal. And yeah, it was all us then, wasn't it? And then for some reason, for 10 minutes, 15 minutes before half time, it turned around a little bit. The plan was to start the second half well, and we switched off and they scored.
So half time, what do you say to them?
Exactly what I've just said to you. I thought we'd done okay. They adjusted their formation, so we matched it up, try and get on the ball a little bit more. Decided we had to clear the ball second half, we had to attack the ball second half. Obviously the wind they probably had, but it was very up and down. It was not a straightforward win, so we had to attack it and win first and then second balls, and we didn't do any of that. They
have a good left winger in Rhys Honest. I know he didn't have a good first half, but second half he did come into his own.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. We knew he was a good player. So I watched him the other night. My report said exactly that. I said he'd cut in. I said he'd come off the flank. I said he was a good finisher. So all I can do is watch him and pass the information on.
Good to get two players on at the end. Matt Pinder came on and also Harry Desborough. So you were pleased about that?
Yeah, it was good to get the two boys on, wasn't it? They're two lads I know quite well. And you know, if you're 3-1 down with a few minutes to go and they keep coming week in, week out, they come and train with us, when are they going to get minutes? So it'd be good for them, wouldn't it? A bit of experience. So yeah, pleased for them to get on.
Any comments about what happened at the end?
I couldn't really see it from our eyes, but from the reaction, obviously something happened. So I thought the ref bottled it a bit with yellow cards for both. But again, I'm not one who's going to say loads until I've watched it. That didn't make any. I don't think he refed particularly well. If I'm honest, I don't think we got a great deal. But that didn't cost us. The goals were poor defending, and we got punished for it.
And you can't deny they probably deserved to get it on the day.
Oh, the longer the game went, of course they did. Yeah, they took the chances. They looked better than us as it went on.
So let's forget this 4-1. It'll go in the record books, but we're back in action on Tuesday.
I'm glad you could get it that easy, John.
You're coming out with us tonight, aren't you, for a meal?
I was, yeah. No, I'll be there.
So we look to Hanwell. Another difficult trip down to London, especially midweek. We need to bounce back quickly.
Yeah, I've said before, good teams bounce back. We've always bounced back before. They've got to have a think about it, get it out of the system, come back foreign again. And there's going to be points won and lost all through this season. I'm not stupid enough to think we're going to keep winning every game and be unbeaten. For me, it's about how you react, and now we've got to look at that for Tuesday night.
Any news of any injuries coming back or players who might be available?
Well, hopefully Brad will be okay for Tuesday night. Apart from that, Andy Hall I think might be a little bit longer still. A few of them are long term. Obviously, Bully's got another game. You know, the injury list and casualty list is endless, to be honest. So I might have to freshen it up and try and get some others in as well. I don't know. We have to be better than that.
And we've got a few difficult games, Uxbridge next week and then Chelford and St Peter as well, so 3 away games.
I think they're all difficult games at this league. I don't think you get an easy game, do you? So, you know, you've got to prepare right, you've got to win the battle and you've got to be ready for these games, and we will be.
Okay, thanks Andy.